In the last episode, I show you how to buy a jet ski for simply $100. In this episode, we're going to be fixing title issues and showing you how to resolve some of those so you can get yourself a license plate. If you stick around to the end, I'm going to do my last and final project, which makes a boatload of money. Welcome back to Naz's Toy Shop. For a quick recap, I bought a jet ski that had no title. The gauges were busted, gas tank was missing, there were random parts hanging down loosely, and the fabrics were torn. But the most important part, I was able to get the engine to turn over. So me and the wife decided to clean it up so we can get it listed on Facebook Marketplace. But first, I need to make some calls to figure out how to get this title issue resolved. I have a jet ski and a trailer that have no title, and I'm just trying to figure out how to remedy that.
They need to give you a title as well.
They didn't have the title either, so I think it's, like lost somewhere down the line where someone had the title and no one really knows who it is.
And get a court order awarding you the jet ski.
Oh, I really got to go to court for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A jet ski that has, I don't know who the owner is on the title. I'm wondering if there's a way where I can look that up.
That's protected information with the DMV.
Maybe I'd have to contact the DMV to try and figure that out.
No, they're not gonna give it to you. It's private information.
Well, my situation is that I got a jet ski just kind of junked, and I'm trying to figure out how to get a title for it. Is there any options for me here?
Not really. You can go to court and see if the judge will award your ownership, but then you're gonna have to know who it belongs to.
No luck with my first few calls, so I'm going to pull a report from boathistory.com to see what other information I can find. It shows me the original purchase date, how many times the title was renewed, and whether it has accidents or was reported stolen. And so far, everything looks good, but still no name on the title. I just keep running into roadblock after roadblock when it comes to trying to get the title solved. I guess the seller's information on the title is protected in Florida, so you can't just go around asking for it unless there's a legal reason, like someone dumped it in their yard or something like that. So I need to keep exploring my options here. I need to brainstorm a little bit. Let's see what I can figure out. When all else fails, let's Google it. I've already verified the HIN number, and that's what I did on boathistoryreport.com. I don't have a bill of sale or registration, so that's not gonna work. Let's say I don't know who the previous owner is. Do a title search, well, that's already done. Next is FWC inspection or go to court for a title. Both of those sound like a long process that probably costs money as well. I don't want to deal with that. I've realized I can still sell it legally, but here are some rules. I already confirmed it's not stolen. It's now considered abandoned property. So when I'm selling it, I can't promise a title. It must say parts only and specify no bill of sale will be provided. In the meantime, I came up with another idea. All right guys, so taking a little break, doing some fishing, and I'm trying to come up with ideas, like ways to make money. Whoa. Hold up. Hey, why am I just focused on selling to individuals, selling on Facebook Marketplace? This is the Tampa Bay area. There's a lot of boat and jet ski salvage yards. So maybe I could sell to them. They might sell it for parts. There's also a lot of companies that take these jet skis, rebuild the engines, rebuild the jet pumps, rebuild everything, and resell them as used rebuilt parts. So that's another option. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm calling because I have an old jet ski that doesn't run anymore, and I just want to know, is that something you guys might be interested in buying for parts?
You would have to email corporate just at the end of this visit. Usually we don't.
It's a 91 Sea-Doo Bombardier XP?
No, we don't.
No? Okay, all right, thanks so much. Yeah, do you guys buy jet skis? Old jet skis?
I do not.
You do not?
No.
Okay, all right, thanks so much.
No.
All right, bye. Okay, getting no, and more no. So let's go back to the drawing board. See what else we can figure out here. Let's go ahead and create the ad on Facebook Marketplace. Be sure to put as much detail as possible. Remember those rules I told you about listing with no title. I also put a video of the engine turning over to increase the value and several pictures showing every aspect so you don't waste anyone's time, including yours. And after several messages, I had someone show up. Finally, after all this work, I got paid something. We're heading in the right direction. Let's move on to the next step, see if we can make a little bit more. Now that the jet ski's gone, it's time to focus on the trailer. All right, so we need to figure out what it is we need. Let me take you on a quick walkthrough and show you everything that I think we're gonna need. It's all rusty, doesn't seem to work very well, like when I attach it to my car. These chains can be restored, but they're so rusty and crusty, I don't really wanna deal with that. I think it's only a couple bucks to get some new change and just loosen up one bolt. There's no trailer jack, and I think that's important. You can see I have it resting on a bucket and someone hasn't had one in a while. 4-pin connector is torn up. So the finish on this thing the whole way through is not the best looking. If I want to get the most amount of dollars, I got to clean that up, and I don't know how to do that yet. The winch, you can see it's all rusty here, but it actually still works. I want to change out this whole thing just because restoring takes so much time, and I'd rather just save the time and spend a couple dollars, but I need to go and check out the prices first. Bunks, they're actually bent. I don't know if you can see it here, but that one curves at an angle. You see, it's chipping. Ooh, look at that. It's all falling out. These lights, obviously they're broken, so they got to be changed, and these are not submersible, which means they can't go underwater. They're not waterproof. They're not built for that. Someone put some El Cheapos on here, so we're going to do this right. These wheel hubs, I know they're a problem because when I drove them in my car, it was vibrating and it was making a bunch of noise, and something is wrong there. I don't know if it's the actual wheels themselves, or maybe the bearings need some grease, or the bearings need to be replaced. We're going to figure that out. That was fun getting rid of that. The hard part begins. It's time to go shopping. I need to set myself a budget so I don't go overboard. I looked on Facebook Marketplace to give me a guide. I think this thing is probably going to sell somewhere in the $300 to $400 range if I make it look nice and fix all the problems and don't do it like El Cheapo style. Okay, I'm probably going to list it for $500. What does that mean? Right now, I think my shopping budget is going to be $100. That's probably not realistic. I think I'm going to go over that. Like I said, I'm going to buy some extra parts, return some stuff, see what we do and don't need. I'm going to shop around for the best price and go multiple places. If I can stick to 100, that's great. Maybe I go to 150, maybe I go to 200. We'll have to see as we get there, but my goal for now, 100. The first stop was Walmart. They don't have everything, but they have the most common items and of course, good pricing. Next was Home Depot because I needed some staples and I had to make sure they were galvanized. I needed some 2x4s for the bunks, and you have to make sure they're pressure treated. You can tell by this PT. West Marine has a full selection of everything you need for boats and trailers, but they had nothing that I needed and their prices were crazy expensive. So I went to a local mom and pop store and they have pretty much everything. I would say the prices were fair, but some things were really expensive. It's best for you to shop online and see how you can save money, like using Amazon. Chains, bearing covers. Here's the big boy. I can spend, it was about $50 for this to replace the whole winch, or less than $10 for the strap. So I'm going to see if we can get away with the strap, and that'll save me big on here. And of course the trailer jack. We still got a few things missing, but we're going to work on that. Can see that this thing is just basically just surface rust is what we're dealing with. But I think I can actually reuse it. We just saved a bunch of money, not by switching to Geico, by switching bolts. Now you guys know what to do when you have title issues. You saw me pull the whole trailer apart, and in the next episode, we're gonna put it all back together and make some big profits. I'll see you in the next one.